Hi, I'm Michael DeLuise. When you think of marine animals, what comes to mind? Fish, whales, sharks, starfish?
Fish poop.
Glowing fish poop.
Welcome back to Giant Freakin' Robot. The Steven Spielberg sci-fi series SeaQuest DSV first launched in 1993 on NBC with high hopes. But the show ended up being a disaster. After a slew of issues between the cast, producers, and the audience brought the show to the point of irrelevance. The show has since become a strange entry in sci-fi series history that brings a comforting nostalgia to many, but not before hitting all the bumps in the road. To truly understand why SeaQuest DSV failed to thrive, you have to understand where it came from and what was happening in the world at the time. The series was crafted at a time when sci-fi and space shows were just on the verge of becoming popular. Star Trek: The Next Generation was about to start its final season, and everyone knew it had been a bona fide hit. As a consequence, the TV producers of the 90s were rushing to fill the void it would leave, with their own geeky stories about aliens, spaceships, and people with cool outfits. Arriving on TV at the same time as SeaQuest was Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman, and the two shows were dueling in the press to see which would get the most attention before their debut. When it came to publicity, magazine covers of hunky Dean Cain and sexy Terry Hatcher were winning out over SeaQuest DSV's underwater setting. There was hope for the show in the beginning. Spielberg at the head, teen heartthrob Jonathan Brandis as the whiz kid.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Roy Scheider, who worked with Spielberg on Jaws, as the lovable Captain Nathan Hale-Bridger.
Why all the science?
$1 million in funding for each episode of the show. And Darwin the talking animatronic dolphin felt like a winning recipe for sure.
What's the color of my favorite bathing suit?
No, sir.
He's right, I don't wear a suit.
The problem with SeaQuest DSV came when it was time to execute the plan. A lot of elements of the making of the sci-fi series simply didn't pan out the way everyone had envisioned they would. Steven Spielberg was off in Poland filming Schindler's List when production of the first season began, and thus there was no true leader of the pack to guide production back in Los Angeles. At one point in the process of filming SeaQuest DSV's first season, Roy Scheider had a disagreement with showrunner Tommy Thompson over the creative vision of the show, causing Spielberg to call production in LA and temporarily shut down filming after only 3 episodes of the show had been shot.
No, that was a nifty piece of work. I'll be in my quarters.
Spielberg brought in a new executive producer, David J. Burke, to help cool the conflict.
Well, I hope they found a cure.
But calming down the lead actor didn't help boost the show's ratings. Critics didn't like SeaQuest, calling it ponderous and plodding, which caused the show to lose a lot of its audience after only airing the pilot episode. Another big hurdle to the success of SeaQuest DSV was all the changes. Constant shifts were being made to the cast and crew of the series. After the first season, nearly the whole cast was replaced with younger, hotter actors and actresses. The show went from a sensible, realistic point of view to an outlandish, out-of-this-world situation. The third season of SeaQuest DSV was an even stranger jump from the show's original purpose. The name of the show changed to SeaQuest 2032. The captain was replaced after Scheider quit when he didn't like the show's direction. The new captain was a more hard-nosed character, played by Michael Ironside, and the show took a dark turn towards a more militaristic action-centered type of series. The changes didn't help and the show sank to the bottom of the ocean, cancelled after only 3 seasons. But that doesn't mean it isn't worth your time. For better and sometimes for worse, there's never been anything quite like SeaQuest. Sometimes when you swing big, you crash and burn. If you need to watch it to brush up on your SeaQuest DSV knowledge, the show is now available for free streaming on Peacock. SeaQuest may have been a missed opportunity. Watching it now is like watching a gnarly horror scene. You don't want to see it fail, but you can't look away. Until next time, this has been Giant Freakin' Robot.
Hi, I'm Michael DeLuise. When you think of marine animals, what comes to mind?
Shrimp is the fruit of the sea.
Fish,
There's shrimp kebabs,
whales,
shrimp creole,
sharks,
there's pineapple shrimp,
starfish,
coconut shrimp.
birds, maybe not.
Fish poop.
Glowing fish poop.
That's about it.